Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. A bit of a snobby one indeed. And it's something that pisses me off, or somebody. But let's see how we go with it. Setting up this silly copier system to do the job. Okay, let's get going. Gonna leave it on 100, I do think. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. It is what's known as a wellness magazine, created by Chemist Warehouse, or for them. And we're interested again in this David Bromley character, this artist who's somehow decided to make perfume out of his art. I did read an article that said that he actually lost a certain amount of money, so he's not exactly all flushed with cash as much as he could be. Stupid slut, he's obviously doing something wrong. No, I hope it's karma working against him. Fuckwit. Typical snobby, upper class, uppity artist. Shit piece people. I don't like people like him. I must admit, he makes me feel small. I don't feel like I'm much of an artist compared with his people, even though I know I'm talented. I've got the ability to make it. Trying to get it to air on television is more difficult than I thought. But I'm going to keep going at it, folks. I'm going to keep persisting. And that's come up looking, in my books, a treat. We're going to work with that. We're going to work with this Bromley piece. So I'm going to maybe just throw it away. That's where he belongs. He's just a snoot. I don't like these snobby, big ticket artists. I know I'm jealous. I do feel a sense of envy. But at the same time, they're very shallow types of people. That's the feeling I get. I shouldn't be envious, folks. I should be just happy to be myself, even though I'm not rich. I'm not made it yet. I've got to think positive, folks. I've got to think positive, okay? I've got to think that if I persist, I can become somebody. You know, even though Channel 9 appears, the channel of choice, appears to be ignoring my work, I've got to think positive, that there is power out there, folks, that there is something out there that helps, that works, something out there that can make something impossible possible. So if it seems impossible for me to get to air on television, it's not the end of it. It will happen. I've got to believe in myself, believe in something, believe in karma, that I want to do what is good, folks, because I want to do what is good. It's not just about what you've done in the past, although that's impacting on my future, or my indefinite future. But what I want to do in the future is to make a difference and to help others, like the sick, the needy, the homeless, to pay lots of money out to these people to help them succeed, to help them live and thrive. And if I can do that in the future, can't karma work in the future? Like it's not happening now. Like I can't do anything to help these people because I'm not rich. I can't afford even to have a shower every day because the power bills are going up. But if I can somehow have the intention of doing good in the future, can't karma reward me with help in the future, to help make me an artist and to help me to make these dreams come true, these other dreams come true, to help others? Because it's not just about making money, is not just about supporting yourself and being self-indulgent and helping yourself and not helping others. It's a privilege to be rich. Richness is a privilege. It should never be treated as something to take for granted and something to keep to yourself. You know, you don't even have to give any more than 10%. 10% is considered adequate when it comes to giving to people who are less fortunate, you know. So to give about 10% of a rich person's purse, that should be enough, all right? So you don't have to be fucking giving away, making yourself poor and making yourself humble. Eat humble pie, you can if you want, but you don't have to. 10% is enough. That's the minimum, and it's enough. That's how I see it, 10%. And people like David Bromley, if they could give 10% of what they earn, they could make a big difference potentially. I don't know what David Bromley does. He just comes across as a real snooty sort of an artist, like a typical, like when you're making perfumes, it just comes across as something so up yourself, making your own fragrance. It's like there's something about it that just doesn't sit right. And that's how I see it, yeah. Anyway, let's see if this piece looks any good. Anyway, and there you have it. David Bromley's perfume range reimagined.